So that is the way to do it. Spot on. Right, now this one is going to go on top and the other one's going underneath. So what I'm going to do now is to mark my right angle. Looks about right. That's my right angle. And from here I'm going to fold the fabric down and I'm going to stitch upwards on that line that I've just folded up. It is important to get this bit right. Before I cut it off, let's check it. Fold it in and see if you've got a nice sharp edge. That's not too bad, but to me it looks as though it's going that way. Let's see now. What do you think?
I think it's fine. I think a little bit.
Yeah. That little bit is a bit too much. Alright, so just take off a little from it. Just a small amount. And now I'm prepared to cut it. Yeah? So that's that bit there. That's my right angle. Now this one is a little bit more tricky. We fold it over there, but before we stitch it down, we move, oh right, it's missed it. Start that one again. There's the fabric there. I'll tell you what, no I can't do that. There's the fabric there. We line it up with that edge there so we've got room underneath it. So when we've lined it up, now we move it, open it up, stitch this section here. Make sure you've got it in its right place. Put the zip inside, if you got it in, put it inside, and we just stitch a little bit past the zip. So we move that flap out of the way. Cut the point off. Just cut this down a little bit because we don't need it. And then let's show you what it looks like from this side. The zip is stitched inside. It's caught inside. So if I continue on, this would have gone like that. So it's actually gone inside. So what we do now is we turn it back the right way. That's the only complicated bit about this. And then we tidy it up. Now what we do from here on now, let's go back to the middle, and from the middle, it's got a bit caught here. From the middle, we now close the thing up. And we go along the whole lot and pin the thing down. Looks like I've taken off too much fabric. Oh.
Is it too much?
No, the pins was in the way. The pin was still holding it. So that is there a pin here? No, there isn't. Let's see. Let's get rid of this pin. See if it's holding the fabric. Right. Shouldn't have taken too much. There we go. When you look at it from this side, there it is. There's our waistband put on. There, that's the pin. I could open it up and fix that, but now here, when you come to this point here, what we do is we tuck this bit under. Nip it right there, and that you'll always see manufacturer with that bit folded over there. And let's pin it. Check it from that end. Let's tuck it under a bit more. Let's get rid of some of this bump. So tuck it under and push it back on itself. Yeah? So that's that bit there. And then continue. Right, so that's the waistband done, and now we just stitch it up. So we put it back to our machine again. Now you can either stitch it on top there and go all the way around. You can do 2 stitches, you can do 4 stitches, doesn't matter how many. You can make it as interesting as you like, or you can just sink stitch it, which is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to sink stitch it, and you do this from the right side. Now, for those of you who can't manage it, if you want to put your zip foot on at this point, you can put your zip foot back on. You can put your zip foot back on and stitch right up to this edge and do it. But we will do it with this foot. Ah, you could put some trousers loop into these as well, and hang it up like a skirt as you like. Let me go and get some. There's my loop. I'll just put some labels in it. Why not? Put made in England. Why not? I made it here, didn't I? Right, what size is it? Let's put. Have I got medium? Small, medium. Medium. Okay. I told you who I was, didn't I? So let's put some labels in it. I remember the days when I made my children stuff for their school, for whatever they were doing. And they never believed that I made it because I put labels in it. Oh well, never mind. Oh, let me see now. This is the front, so that's the back. Right, so let's carry on. It says mixed fabric. There we are. There it is. Oh, let's fix that. There had to be something. Did you really think I was going to unpick it to put it in? It was just going to be jokey. And that's the trousers finished. The only thing I'm going to do now is put the buttonhole on. So let's turn it back inside out. That I will cut off I don't need it. There it is. Right. The only thing is now, if you wanted to, you can just keep stitching going all the way around to make it secure, but there's nothing wrong with that, so that's fine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mark it there. That's my center, and then I'm going to put my contraption on and then just finish it off by putting my attachment on for my buttonhole, and then I'll finish, and then I'll go home. So this is my buttonhole maker. I only need one button, so let's bring that forward. And bring it forward. I'll say that's about right. Yeah, I'll do. Two times she'll do it. Where can I find a button? Any old button will do. Now, would you believe it that some people can't sew a button? So here's my buttonhole, and what I do is I put my pin in the point where my buttonhole's finished, and I'll move the button, and then I will start to sew my button right there. Now, I was working in a shop one day, and somebody came in with a coat because they needed some buttons, and it was a woman. I couldn't believe it. She paid £10 for someone to put 5 buttons on. It's either the height of laziness or she weren't taught at all. We just laughed and took the business. Could you believe it? A woman not being able to sew a button on. Ridiculous. I finished. As you can see, here is the trousers. Here are the pockets, and as I open it up, there is the front of your trousers, there is the back of the trousers. I've ironed it, and here is your ladies' trousers. So it's finished. Now, to go through it, what we did is I've got a video that shows you how to cut and how to lay your pattern on your fabric. So I didn't go, but I didn't bother to go through that again because I've already done that once before. So here it is. The request was made, and I've done it. Ladies' trousers. Thank you for watching my show.